Good morning. How are we doing? Watch list is HPE, Coherent, Uber, and MP. This is how I wrote it up for Discord members. I'm not gonna play music during the stream because YouTube keeps throwing a fit over it. HPE giving me great signal. We have an awesome bullish divergence here on the 15 minute. You see this thing coming down, and this thing pushing to the upside. I gotta unmute myself with the Discord. Whoops. So RSI resetting to the downside while this is cooking higher means I'll probably rip it right off the open. We love that bullish divergence right there. We also have the same thing here. These are what I hunt for and when I'm looking for ripping trades off the open. HPE is better because the R-vol is so strong. R-vol over 16 is beautiful. Let me get this announcement out on X and I'm live. There's even a slight bullish divergence on the. How good is this earnings? Oh, DG, let's go. We took DG yesterday, made 60%, and then I think 35%, and we're about to rip more profits right off the open here. You don't want to see. You don't want to see this. And then the double top here. You don't want to see that. That's not a good sign for the open on the index. But we don't need it to be great for some of these trades to rip. You supposed to feel. I gotta give myself flowers for a DG call out on. We're opening in 1 minute 40 seconds. We're open. Oh, Unity running? Oh, that is like so off the wall. What a pump off the open on Unity. Let's take a swing here. Small. Nice. Excellent bounce out of Hims. HP with a huge sell off the open. DG as well. What a bummer. Alright, I'm going to try HPE off the... Oh, I don't like how the bushes is selling off the open. might want to buy some more Hems calls here. This thing's setting up really nice. Let's take a closer look at this. Get me back over 60. I don't want to chase this more quite yet. We're already in it. All right, let's try HPE here. It's so wide. I'm gonna go. I haven't opened it yet. I need to see this actually break above that EMA right there. Wow. I gotta sell this down on Dollar General here. DG's a bit rough right here. LOY triggering. What is today? Today is weird. Okay, that was great. Pre-market setups are not playing out and random stuff's taking off. Okay, LOY. Let's see it consolidate on this break right here a little bit because it's right a little hot right now. That's not really wanted to see a Uber. I didn't want to declare over this. Because I'm looking to actually short this one. I sized down on Dollar General with that breakdown. Unfortunately, there is no way to exit. Happens. We can't fed everything, so we can't control. I'm gonna try some Hims July calls. I'm gonna cancel this order because I'm probably gonna get a better price here. That looks good. I'm trying to see if there's something I missed here. There really wasn't. Let's get Dollar General up here. We're starting to bounce. I didn't close that full position. I want to see if we could come back. Why did LLY run? Was there news? All right, Kyle, before I let you up on stage, I want to let you know I'm live on YouTube, okay? What's up?
What's up, bud? How you doing?
We're doing pretty good. I mean, some setups just did not pan out. Like this HPE, like melting off the open after showing that great setup is a bit odd. Dollar General didn't give me a chance to even exit. First candle straight down, just murdered the premiums. Also on these more like low liquidity names, the option chains are a bit delayed. So there's some few unfortunate circumstances, but nothing that's caused me to like take huge losses. So we're doing fine right now. Hims contracts are really lagging this bounce here, though. I might be ripping this here
Yeah,
in
I've
a
seen
moment.
your M's here lately. Your little gold mine, huh?
Yeah, that's pretty good volume so far this morning. I want to see it break above 59 or hold above 59. What's the index is doing? So QQQ was the one that got the big rip, but Nvidia is weak, so looks like Google with the big move this morning. Overbought, resets really nicely right off the 5-minute EMA. This IWM still leading. A trigger there. Bond's being well behaved. Q's starting to melt down. But today is weird. I'm gonna be real patient with some of this. Huh. There were some great setups off the morning. I thought I could rip for some easy money, but instead this is kind of playing out a bit odd. Dollar General's definitely the biggest bummer, but I might just be doing some consolidation. Has it broken any major levels? That's gonna make me bail out. Oh, wow, looking really good right here. It makes me want to take a look at BKTX. See if we got some sentiment here. This thing's still just consolidating. Alright, why is going for it? I might rip this one. Depends on how this 15-minute looks. 82 RSI. It's a big key level break here, though. I don't know. The 65 minutes pretty cooked too. Daily about to flip bullish though. Weekly about to improve here as well. So you're getting this big test here. I might have to wait for this to play this out a bit. What a bummer. I mean, you've got a nice bullish divergence right there, though. I could buy something cheap. Above the daily would put us... You're going to put us at 76. Thing is that even a reasonable expectation? Alright, you're starting to clear out some of these ATR levels here. Oh no, I can get an 18 delta for 240 probably. I don't know. I'm gonna call that one a miss. I might try the day two. I might try a day two on this one. Give it another day. Let's see if it can hold above these levels. HPE is just awful. What the hell? Market's doing some pretty bearish things in some of these outlier names that have been performing good and like giving good breath to the bullish thesis. And now that's kind of like falling apart. AVGO ripping today into the earnings. CoreWeave selling off. NVIDIA decent. Tracement there. Unity moving. Unity moving. Dollar General contracts have settled a little bit and in my favor. Let's get or back up here. Alright, it might still be a trade here. Like you're bouncing off that 65 pretty well and you're resetting the RSI nicely. Clear above this convergence above 83. I'll take it. Juno bouncing. Unity new highs. We've got some stuff printing. No, him's even just coming back to me is really nice too. Automotive leader BMW adopts Unity's cloud-based digital asset manager to streamline 3D asset manage and accelerate digital transformation. Interesting. Yeah, I mean it's a decent one. It's kind of off the wall that the gaming company is utilizing a cloud-based digital asset manager. I wonder if some of that was, I mean, it obviously wasn't priced and it caused a big pump here. That's a pretty decent headline. Yeah, I mean, I think the June 20th gave it time to run. Ooh, I was thinking about shorting Uber if it re-achieved 85. I think we gotta let it run a little bit longer than that. But I'm gonna be watching to set up a short here. It's not quite yet. I mean, Nvidia selling off. Maybe Geo selling off. Okay, am I missing? I might be missing some like big headline news.
I don't know if it's related, but services PMI is on Nasdaq at 845. I don't know if that's a big enough catalyst to do what just happened, but I will BRB. I gotta make some phone calls.
Oh, good. Tesla selling off. Palantir is setting up a short here. CrowdStrike maintained a $500 price target for JP Morgan. People rushing into CoreWeave. Let's get UNH up here and see if defensive names are kind of running. It is a little bit. Let's get CrowdStrike up here with that JP Morgan headline. Oh, they also had earnings. Oh, it does not look like earnings went well. Wow, you had a $40 drop on CrowdStrike, and it looks like it's getting bought up. Over 40.65. Probably take another look at that and see if we can rip some calls. How's Unity performing? Hems back to 56. Let's look at Unity on the daily here. It looks fine. Weekly's about to fire to the upside. But the daily's starting to get a little cooked. This thing might be able to run. Let's look at that 65 minute again. Alright, I'm willing to size up a little bit. Just a tad on Unity, just a nibble. What's the price of CrowdStrike look like? Do these get beaten down? Not enough. I don't know. If we get over 465, I might swing some $500 contracts, honestly. The IV's actually not that bad if you're swinging it. In the short term, it's pretty pricey though. Okay, let's look at our big tech names. Meta leading the way. We have a flood of buyers in the selling. TLT kind of selling off right here. Could cause a ripple of weakness. Microsoft leader on the day. Is this all-time high break? Not quite yet. VIX almost finding new lows into a market that's kind of having trouble getting it up. Retracement of Robinhood. Looks like there's a headline. Checking data. So we got data coming out in 1 minute. Let's just take a pause. Let this data drop. See the reaction. miss on PMI. Business activity was services. Business activity was a miss. New orders was a big miss. And prices are up. Yikes. Yikes. Yeah. Yikes. Palantir gets meaningfully under the 128, I might rip those. Card strike held up well into that. Should get a really nice pump here. Tell me, was that earnings pullback to the daily? It broke it. So if you come back on that, that takes you to the 430. Oh, weekly doesn't look done. So 430 would be a test for both. I might be patient with this. UNH continuing to be a total POS. What's going on? What's going on with my quantum? How's IonQ selling off more than these trash stocks? You gotta be kidding me, man. I keep typing that wrong. There really isn't any edge in the setup here. there's no August or September contracts for this. That's so annoying. I have to go out to October. I really wanted to buy some August. If I buy October, it puts. Ugh. Ugh. I'm paying $350 for those. And I don't have like very good edge either. Huh, we might be sitting on hands today. I don't really see any clear edge. Is Uber setting up a short here? On the big services miss? It might be. I gotta get something bearish up and going. So I'm gonna try Uber. I'm gonna try Uber swing. I'm gonna take a small start. I bought the 75 puts. CoreWeave started to take a dump. If CoreWeave breaks this pre-market low, that might be interesting. Tesla is getting hammered like no other right now. Meta getting hammered. TLT spiking. Wait, market seems to be in full panic run right now. Let's try some SPY puts. Because we're about to break this pre-market. I'm going to try 9 days out. If we break that, right here. Make sure 15 minutes is confirming weakness. It is.
Order filled.
I'm gonna try. Coming up to the CMA right here. VIX spike isn't holding. I don't like Hims testing yesterday's lows. We really don't want to see that break that. Unity getting a nice bounce. Crowd getting bids. I mean, market's really just trying to rip it out of the hole right here. I mean, that headline was pretty freaking bad.
Order filled.
Nice scalp there. Unity coming back nicely. Hims trying to defend that low. Hims is an excellent name. Came right to that bearish EMA and then melted back down. What the 15-minute do? It's still bearish. 10 minutes bullish. Palantir continuing to melt. That might have been a missed trade that I hesitated on. The 128 break was, or was the 129 honestly. It's got a 9 RSI on the 15-minute. So it's probably going to go lower. But I might wait to see if we can get a bounce before I take it. Unity coming back. I don't see safety being bought here. Let's go to our heat map. We're mostly flat with Tesla leading to the downside. I wonder if the Tesla sell-off is because Elon's been making comments at Trump, and Trump might retaliate against Elon. stock is worried about that. Big level here. Let's actually add an alert here. Unity new high. We like to see that. We like to see that. Let's continue to keep an eye on general here. There's some setups, but there's not a lot of edge. So if it's not clean, or if it doesn't fit a trade plan, and I take it, I'm more of just like FOMOing, right? CrowdStrike testing this after hours bounce here. I need Unity to get some better follow through over the highs here. Let's give it some more time. I want to play some extensions, but we're not really getting it. We're just kind of setting up for chop. Nvidia is still working, looking weak. AVGO gave up the full rally with no real bounce. Quantum like unaffected by that, just sideways. Hims is doing this crap again. Big sell there is so bad. Might have to cut this name, but I'm not doing it yet. Oh my goodness. That looks terrible from MP. But if you can set off that trigger, it can set up really nicely. With Bitcoin looking like this, and MSTR doing dilution, I wonder if there's a short here. No signs of a good short. From the longer time frames, they're kind of set up for chop. LLY retracing, but holding above this level. It's a big level to hold. You hit your second ATR, and then you kind of retraced a bit. You back tested the level, and now you're holding above it. Still cooked, still really strong, still overbought. Again, I probably still want to look for the day 2 there. Coherent, looking decent here. This is invalidated though. Get above this level and it might get interesting. Let's look at HPE again. See if we're catching a bounce here. Okay, let's see if we can get above 18. Let's make sure we set an alert there. Unity get the nice follow through that I want. Him's kind of dead in the water. Palantir kind of getting this bounce here that might be a good entry for some puts on this bounce. Uber now looking kind of bullish, but I don't need to react to that yet. I am willing to take some Unity profits here. Just a minor partial. Getting some money on the board. Might have to cut the rest of the DG. Not yet. Not yet. It's pretty bad, but it's not dead yet. It's freaking close though. You really need to bounce off the 110. It's a big key level. Let's get crowd here because now we're over that after hours high. Over the bearish EMA. Still just looks like a back test with no real edge on it. I'm not going to take that, honestly. I haven't seen if there's any comments on YouTube. I've not been watching at all. Nothing. And okay. Big sell-off from Apple. Damn, this thing couldn't even touch the bearish EMA. What? It's so weak. It's crazy weak. Palantir's expensive right now. Holy. I wonder if we got that dip. Roblox is up on the day. This thing does not want to dip. Give me a dip to buy. Where's the dip? Oh, this thing wants a dip. It needs a pullback. SPY and Tesla kind of bouncing off double bottoms here. Him's about to break 54. Unfortunately, I gotta cut this one. Let me look for a reason not to. You know what? I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna cut Hibbs yet. It's not a very large position. And we might get another pump tomorrow. I can't believe people are selling this name like this. It's like one of the best names in the market right now, without a doubt. Like, I'm unconvinced that, you know, dumb. It needs to clear out some of this retail, anyways. You know, there's a lot of dumb money here that needs to get out of the way so that we can get the real move. Clear out the dumb money so that the smart money can come in and buy this. And then we can really build up for a move. If we see something like a pullback to like 52 and then bounce, I'll buy more shares. Because I got lots of cash in my long term right now. And I wouldn't mind turning this into like one of my top 3 positions. Quite honestly. Just be patient here. Giving some back to the market this morning, but nothing major. So I haven't taken anything major right now. DG was the only thing that was kind of a significant loss. Unity's working right now. Uber's flat right now. You've got like a little mini wedge there on the 1 minute. CAD is really strong, but I want to see a day 2 continuation because right now it just looks like a retracement from the earnings move. So it could go right back to selling tomorrow. I could have maybe scalped it on the day. I mean, there's probably still a scalp there to be had. Just looking at the 1 minute, like resetting every time it gets overbought and this thing continuing to drift higher. It's definitely a good setup there. It's just not my trade. Not for me right now. You don't have to take everything. I kind of prefer following my strategies. You've got this triangle here. If you wanted to try to scalp this with some calls, actually, it's not a half bad idea. At all, honestly. I'm gonna stay on my puts. It literally needs to break like the daily trend line For me to give up on that idea. Okay, I gotta give up on Dollar General as this thing's now breaking everything. Like, let's get this. What a bummer. Let's look at NVTS. Yeah, this is the NVIDIA. This is the name NVIDIA bought big on. Alright guys, it's 9:30, so I want to end the stream. Bit of a bummer that today was so boring. But sometimes it just be like that. Gonna keep an eye. Unity's top focus right now. And see if this one can play out a little bit.